We are alive and surviving. We're back. Alright, it's, I know it was a week. It's been a week. So the last place we did was the town that you could have battles. Kind of like a ruffian. Just finished it. No idea where to go. 0. we need Carlos up in here. I think we split up because we found the girl we're looking for. Let's turn on the barricade. We found the girl. She flew away. Then we split up our team again. Is that where we're supposed to go? Is that what the finger means? No. So, where we're supposed to go, I don't remember. What's up, Pie? How are things going with you, man? I haven't seen one of yours in a while. Bing, bing, bing. How did I make that so big? Oh, there we go. I don't know if this is... I know we've been in here. I don't think we need to buy anything. I think we... You got the vid? I had a doctor's appointment at a hospital Friday. I didn't have that. Do you have your sense of smell? Is it a bad one, I guess? I don't know if there's good and bad, but it's not good to have it. He's fine. How long were you there? Do you have to, like, quarantine yourself from the missus? I don't know who we're supposed to talk to. We really need, what's this? Carlos in here. You're supposed to quarantine? Well, at least, you know, she's gonna have to wear a mask, I guess. Alright. Down there. Go ahead and bring that up. What is this? I think it's a Chocobo town. Opera house. Okay. Prioritize putting grandma in a bubble. 4 rooms and a bathroom, and there is 4 people here. Who's the 4th? I know it's you and Bug and Grandma. I didn't know there was a 4th. wife? I don't think I've seen her then. I always thought it was Bug. Yeah, won't let me do nothing. Everyone else have to get tested? I mean, I'm assuming they're negative. Almost never shows on stream, and when she does, it's for my money. Yeah. That's why I assumed when you said wives and stuff, and I thought it was Bug. Are you, I guess you're off work for the foreseeable future? How long is that? I must have built a Coliseum. Oh. We just finished it. Well, obviously, because we're not really obviously. But we just finished that. I am to the point where I am okay going to New Game Plus, but I don't know if I'll get around to doing that. Oh. Guess we'll go in the castle. It might be a while before I fire that up again. 99% off. You'll be lost. That's for sure. And it's not like there's a lot of places for me to go. Who right through here is scared the living daylights out of me? Towards Jidoor? Who's Jidoor? Yeah, we've already been to Jidoor. Broke 104 fever? That's high. Ooh, shit. Like the good old days. We don't need this. Guess we'll go back down to Jador. When are you gonna start streaming then? Like, since you're, you know, I call it the COVID vacation at work. Are you gonna stick to your same schedule? Gotta skip physical therapy for at least 2 weeks. What are you doing physical therapy for? Why you gotta skip it for 2 weeks instead of 1? If I have energy, you'll try. He's done with 2 espers. He's not even close. He's finished with 3. He needs the cat. Who's got the cat? Fuck. We don't need any more. I have back and thigh issues. Excuse me. Guess we just talked to everyone? Okay, Opera House. Our airship. Yeah, you might have me beat on that, but mine isn't all that great either. Those are ones down here looking for an easy mark. I don't get it. It's not like there's a cave that we can just use to cross into another area. Unless we use the castle and go underneath the sand. We have no other mode of transportation. That was part of the reason why I went to I had a doctor's appointment Friday. When we go to the castle, we take a left somewhere and find an old man. There he is. Lots of orders to submerge this month. Sure. Last thing I know what to do. He gets his back over the mountains. I want to say we're supposed to go there. Juju! Get the bunny. Maybe not. Still missing a chest and an item. Serpent Trench? Last thing I did was we went into the town, Zuzu, to find the girl that flipped out. And then I think we split up into parties. Find her. Maybe we're looking for a boat. I think we need to go to South Figaro. Ooh. I think that's what we're looking for. Here. Okay, we clean that place out. He'll heal me. I don't know how we get. I don't know what the turtle does, and I don't know how to get to that door. Bling. Alright, babe. Take that out.
Oh, are you leaving on the bed?
Because people aren't allowed in here. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yes. I just like one item or something over there. Maybe an item and chest that I haven't looted. I guess I've technically cleared it. Judor or something like that? Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Jibdor's on the other side. We'd have to go back into the castle again. Don't say that. Juju. Well, the opera house is closed. He won't let me in. I think we had to escape from this place. Damn it, I thought they had, a harbor. Three chests? I'm missing 3 chests? As you can see, I still have a nagging cough. I guess that was not the right way. Yeah, I like how you can make it bigger and do all kinds of stuff. I feel like we're a little strong for this place. I don't remember that. I kind of wish you could turn off the battles for a little bit. But we can get through them pretty quickly.
It's stupid! It's stupid! It's a stupid game!
What's up,
it
Carlos?
is! It's a stupid game!
Yeah, we're back. It was a combination of internet stuff and health stuff. There's the last chest, which we don't need. I think we have like 6 of those. Three. I'm definitely feeling better. The allergy shot has helped out more than I thought it would. Yeah. Now, if I had streamed, I would have been miserable. I would have been miserable on stream. Back to the runny nose, the sneezing, which I still have, of course. That was my own decision. She had nothing to do with that. We're not giving her credit for that. But, I told you that the deck people, they'd hit the fiber, right? I told you that much. And they spliced it together. That was Thursday they hit it. They spliced it together Friday. And it was working fine. And they worked Saturday to finish up. And I guess They disturbed it. I know they put the siding back on the house. And maybe that fucked things up, because Sunday, it was in and out all day long. And when I found out they had hit it, you know, I had told them I had called. But someone had to be here, so the missus took a half day. And around 4 o'clock, she's like, "Hey," you know, she texts me at work. No one's here yet. No one's called me saying, "Hey, we're close." So I was like, "All right, you need to call them." And she come back cussing, screaming, text messages. They put the wrong address in. They got the wrong address, so no one ever came to our house like they were supposed to. She said I went all Karen on them and blah, blah, blah. And the next appointment they could give us was Monday between 3 and 7. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's insane. I don't know where I'm going. So I was like, I'll call them when I get home from work the next day, which was probably Thursday. I called them. Yeah, I know, right? I called them. What is this? Save spot? Heal spot. I called him. I was calm at first, but I didn't need to go Karen mode like she did. And the lady was like, "Well, we can get someone out there today, actually, between 12 and 4." And I'm like, "Okay, that's great. How am I gonna get someone here to cover for it, though?" I had to have Mom come over and be here. But I didn't know she was babysitting at the time, or I would have called someone else. That was the internet debacle. And then by the time it was all fixed, it was Friday and doctor's appointment at 8 in the morning, so I don't even know where we're going. So, whole week of, it wasn't like a vacation either, it was miserable. Here, like, we're going through the mountain to the other side. Okay, I don't know what this does for me, but this is kind of where I wanted to go. The doctor he was going to give me a sample of some medicine, but he didn't have one. Or some, or whatever. I don't know how many's in a sample. But he gave me a coupon to give to the pharmacy. Turn it side up. And I did, and the lady said, "Your insurance isn't going to cover this." And for a sample, it was like $500 and some. And I was like, not for a sample. No, thank you. I don't know how much that medicine would have helped, but we shot that down. What does this guy give me? Over $500, because the insurance wasn't going to cover any of it. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if it would have been like enough uses for a couple days. I don't even know if it would have been a week supply. I don't know how much would have been in the sample. I don't know how many uses I would have gotten out of it. Yeah, I know. If he had just had a sample of it, I'd be using it. It wouldn't have cost me anything. Even if it was only good for like 3 days. And he wanted me to try the sample. He thought it would help me better than my previous medicine. Whoa, what is this? Moo? I think crossing the desert was not the right way to go. What is this? Is this anything? So that was the internet debacle slash internet or doctor. And then there's nothing you can do in this little area to go back to this. Fuck, this is gonna take. It's gonna be slow progress day. Where are we supposed to go, Carlos? Oh, let me ask you this. Did you guys update your OBS to version 28? Okay, now do you get a message every time you open your OBS about a plugin? Not anymore? I get the message. Everything seems to work, but I get the message every time I open OBS. And I YouTubed it, and they say go to the file and just delete it. I tried that, and it didn't do anything. It still gave me the message. I just ignore it. I think it has to do with the Stream Deck. I don't know if you guys have a Stream Deck. I think Pi does. But everything works.
Lack of faith disturbing.
I don't know what the fuck the message thing does. As far as I can tell, I mean, they made the OBS look weird, that's for sure. Maybe they fixed some things, I don't know. Alright, we'll go back to Jador. Carlos or Pi said, but I will have to talk to every single person in there. Alright, so back to the... We gotta go through another cave. What? You're back? Alright. Now, the only thing we did on the weekend, we celebrated my cousin's wife's 40th birthday. He threw a surprise party for her. At a place called The Precinct in Cincinnati. I was up until 2 this morning watching jiu-jitsu. Why? And I tell you, I had a few firsts. There's like a steakhouse. A super fancy steakhouse. Like the Olympics of submission grappling, it was great. I had a filet mignon for the first time ever. I'm more of a burger guy than a steak guy. I did suggest well done, and he was like, "Let's try this." We did medium well. Until we beat it. Well, we'll stream till 10 o'clock. That's when I gotta get ready for work. But we're gonna stream until we beat it. And welcome, just passing. Never had it before. And this is gonna be even harder to believe, but I'm not a big salad guy. I had salad for the first time. If that's believable. I didn't like it at all. I'm not big on the greens. Yeah. I think I had like 4 bites and I was like, I'm done with this. Yeah, I don't do salad. No. I don't even like greens on my hamburger. Chopped up lettuce and whatnot? No. But it was a big salad, Caesar, you know, it was a Caesar salad, so whatever dressing was in it, and I didn't like it. Let's go back to wherever I suggested Jador, so we're going to talk to everyone in there. And this place was... Like when your food comes out and it looks like Gordon Ramsay plated it, you know it's expensive. You know, you got your filet here, you know, sauce around it. But when we left, we Googled the prices. Now I know I know it's expensive. I know it's an expensive piece of meat. Some crowns and chicken, whatever. Can you guess how much it costs for that piece of meat? Not $85, it was $60. Which blew my mind. I've never had a $60 piece of meat before. Now some of their food was $85, but I don't know which was. Now he rented out a room, and he picked the menu, but that's what I thought. It'll be amazing, a Cobb salad. Oh wait, we were gonna talk to everyone in there. I don't know. It was just having it in my mouth, it felt, I don't know. I didn't like it. Alright, we're gonna talk to everyone. So we talk to him. I don't know how to get to the, I don't know how to activate the next event. So, forced out of town, yep. So I had the filet. Mrs. had it. My cousin's 2 kids had it. So that's like $240 right there. And there was like 20 or plus people. That place. I'm like, I can go to McDonald's and be happy. Mine smell like roses. He doesn't believe me though. Gambler always conducts his business with pomp and pageantry. Who's the gambler? Heard anyone who goes there to see the leading lady? Who's the gambler? Yeah. Filet was the first. The salad was the first. I had it was a chocolate mousse. Dessert was the first. That was very thick and rich chocolate. That was the first. Auction house. These auctions over? We never went in here. Yeah, that is hard to believe. I want one of those legendary treasures that bring room. Like, I don't even like onions on my burgers. Yeah, we already know that. Like, I get my picky eating from Mom. Prince Berserk. Well, I tell you what, I wasn't missing anything. I don't know how people... Whoa. Ooh. Hey! I don't know how we missed this building. Finally. It only took an hour. See, we're in trouble this time. I don't need... I'll eat anything else that gives me fiber if I need it. When you heard of her, you say she's a famous opera singer? I feel like this is going to be a secret room or something. What is this? Armor? But it was fun. We had fun. What? It was in Cincinnati, so I don't like going to Cincinnati. We're just closing the rest. He's been a tizzy ever since the letter arrived. I take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to kidnap you, the wandering gambler. Finally. And they had valet parking. Who finds freedom from society's narrow views and more aboard the blackjack. Never had to use a valet either. Setzer? Sure, we'll keep that the same. Do you like fried chicken? Yeah, I eat chicken. That would be Setzer, owner of the world's only airship? You're gonna, don't pass out, Pi. Go to the Eagle? That's fried chicken and mac. They had mac and cheese too. They had, I think they called it deep fried mac and cheese. I don't know. But since my cousin, he picked the menu, it was like 3 entrees to pick from, 3 salads to pick from, and 3 desserts to pick from. And the guy, the server, said they have a delicious burger. But, I mean, it wasn't on the menu, so... I was poking Mrs. Barry like, maybe we can come back here. That was before we Googled the prices in the car. It was good, medium, well. Now, my cousin, he was like, try this. He got, what's the one before medium well? This was pretty pink. He was like, give this a try. And I tried it, and I'm like, I'm chewing it for like ever. I think his was medium rare. I think his was medium rare. And I felt like I was chewing it forever. I'm like, it tastes good, but, you know, I feel like I'm chewing bubble gum. If it was chewy, they fucked up? I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't have anything to really compare to. It's coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of her. He loves to make an entrance. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. You ruin the performance, I'll lose my job. Like, it was... I liked it medium well. That was fine for me. I wanted the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. I can't imagine what he spent renting that place out and paying for all the dinners and all the... Well, except for alcohol. I don't think he didn't pay for, like, them to serve alcohol. We'll use the decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. But I'm definitely a burger guy. I would have liked to have tried their burger. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said yourself that Celeste looks like Maria. And we won't be going back there. Let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Nice toys with the kids meal. I wish they had toys with the kids meal. I would have gotten it. And the sides, you didn't get like a personal side. It was a side for like the whole table. So when they brought out the mac and cheese, they had 2 bowls of it, and then they had asparagus, and everyone just kind of ate out of the sides. The mashed potatoes were really good. If it's what you think it is, I hope so. We need action. Hey, there's that little blob. And another good thing is what it counted as a date night. Chance to save it. It auto saves though. Every time we go into a room, so we should be good. In the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria, back at home. Get a new character too, and an airship. He got trampled. That's pretty impressive. Was it like this in the original? No, this is part of the so this wasn't in the original. I'm gonna go check on things in the dressing room. SNES music covering it. We explore. No lyrics were saying? Really? No, there's nothing to find, so we just need to get this over with. Too dangerous. Over here then. Okay. What about that letter? The letter's gone. Can't go in there. Guess we're going this way. He's blushing. Why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings into song. Read the score? Ah, oh, fuck. Am I gonna have to remember this? Can't believe there's no items here. How am I supposed to remember the whole song? Like, am I gonna have to put words like pick and choose? Like, I'm not gonna remember this. What to sing and when to sing it? We're gonna put all this pressure on you, Carlos. See, there we go. I think it's darkness. Am I 2 for 2? So far? Alright. I think it's the first one. How do you game over? Do they boo you if you pick it wrong and you game over that way? You have to restart? What does that mean? I mean, I pushed A. Did my man just turn into a set of flowers? That's a pretty nice castle replica. Like a full-size castle inside the opera house. Please leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. Some random guard. My God, it's huge. It's like forever. You were wonderful, Celeste. Okay. I owe you guys one. I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. What the fuck is Ultros? I'm sure it's the purple thing, but back up. We're going back up. Can you go in here? Isn't that the octopus from the river cutscene? The river battle? So he just decides to come on shore and terrorize us? Possible? Only one guy. Those tears, he can have it. It's an octopus. It's not like sentient. Just an animal.
Insolent rogue, knave of the Western
The knave.
You would address my queen to be Maria. Monsieur, you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel.
Duel. How is he planning to disrupt the opera? So he's gonna just drop a weight on her? Take me 5 minutes to push this thing off? On the right, he'll help you get there. Leave it to us. Why is the clock yellow? We've been playing. What? Oh, it's the countdown for the 5 minutes. Duh. Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Okay, so what happens if I touch other ones? Oh shit, we're on stage. I guess it just kills time. So we push the right lever. What is that? I mean, can we go over here now? Okay. Are these chocobos? Those are not chocobos. Damn, dude. Now, I did pick up a weapon from, as a tool. As a chainsaw. From, that one town. Zozo, or whatever. I feel like I shouldn't have got... This is a beast of a weapon, dude. Like, I thought the drill was powerful on a one person, but the chainsaw, like, blows the drill away. What? Someone has heal, I know they do. Oh, rats. With those two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How can the story possibly continue? Is this supposed to be the crowd? Will win Celeste's hand. Is I Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall take her as my wife. A dreadful acting. Silence knave, you stand in the presence of octopus royalty and low-born thief like you can never defeat me. Music. Bust out the chainsaw. Oh, you missed. I've never seen him miss. Feel like such a sucker. That was it? He gave us $8 for our trouble. We might be a little. Oh, for the $8. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Oh, it's this dude. Setzer. Doesn't apply to bosses. It still hurts though. But I did see the instant kill. That's why I thought it was. It's an OP weapon, dude. A man, my word. Taking Maria. This is we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride. She's dragged off by Setzer. Fate lies in store for them now. Be sure to come back and see part 2. Like the damage output on it when it does an insta kill, it's like double what the drill is. I thought it would still hurt the guy, not insta kill. I'll give you plenty of attention later. He winked. This is not me. Performance, you're a great fake actress. Blech. Time for Act 2. What are you doing here? You're not Maria, are you? We need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... We have nothing to talk about. We heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world. It's the only airship in the world. Greatest gambler. You help us, you'll be rewarded. Come with me. So said, I'll help you. So that's just an open hole to the bottom of the airship. Damn. I want to save points. Need to unequip some party members. There's not my own member. Don't do a thing. So if we game over now, I'm assuming we're gonna play poker for whatever. You have to do the whole opera thing again? I mean, I can give him the equipment that I bought for him. Need a refreshment? Sure. Do not open during flight. That's fine. There's nothing to steal. Let's do that. Nothing changed. He stripped everything off. Shit! I thought he was gonna swap people. Am I? Yeah, I know. I thought it would take out 2 people and replace them with the other 2 people.
We have people that are stupid.
Ah, fuck. I misunderstood then. I thought I was gonna swap party members.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Yes. It should have saved by walking through the door. I don't have a clue what they had on. I don't know what they had. It should have auto-saved! It auto-saves! Like every time I went into the cave, it auto-saved. Like every time you go into a door, it saves it. What the fuck? No, I don't want to know. Fuck you, dude. We verified it because we were in this cave and we would come out, we'd do some battles, level up. And then we fought a boss, because we kept losing to the boss. Oh, fuck this game, man. Dude, that's trash. Yeah, but I'm like, quick save? It's auto-save. There's an auto-save every time you go in a fucking door. Because the boss in this cave was killing us. So we grinded some levels. A door to the boss is the only thing that saves? What a crock of shit! Like, I just want to throw... Like, if this was a... I'd take the game out and just fucking chuck it if it was a cartridge. Like, I'm done with you. See you later. Yes. See, that's why I quit out. Because I'm like, okay, I just walked through the door, it auto-saved, my stuff will be there. This bullshit about, oh, it only does it on bosses. What a stupid game. Can we skip the opera? Like, can we like push A and speed up the dialogue? No? Not even in the remaster? Bandana. I don't even, I think, get me the fuck out of here. I am so mad. I am so mad. Oh, we gotta go through another cave. Go back to... They should never put an autosave feature thing in there. If you can even call it a feature, I'd call it a lie at this point. Yeah, I saw the quick save thing. But like I said, I'm like, I don't need to quick save it, there's autosave. I don't know what's faster though. Trying to figure out what I had on everyone or... Does this heal him? Yes. So, yeah, super garbage. We tested it though. I was sure that was gonna work. I was completely sure that idea was a good idea. What's down here? Has he let us go down there yet? No. I totally misread what the guy was going to do for me. I thought he was going to swap people. And I was going to equip them the stuff that I had bought for the... Oh, fuck. Ugh. I know some of us are close to all the levels. I think we got set back. Ah, man. We didn't buy anything though, right? I don't think we've bought any weapons or items. We're just set back time and experience. Are you still sleeping? Okay. I thought there would be more choices for the opera too. I guess I got them all right. I mean, it took us an hour and a half to figure out where to go. Speed that up. There's no fast forward button. I can't believe they didn't put a fast forward button. In the game. I mean, we don't have to pay attention to any of it anymore. You cannot skip it. Oops. That's about it. We got a run button. I think the run button you said was already in it. We can run now. What a dumbass. What was it? It was 1, 2, and 1 for the opera choice. I'm thinking, I can't get over it. I'm thinking every time we go in a door, there's an autosave. Just run into that door. So what's in the letter? Do we ever find out what that letter is? It's a good idea. I'll just quit out and it'll be autosave. Crap.
Maria, oh Maria,
Killing me.
my beloved.
I started playing Horizon Forbidden West again. I think that'll be my weekend game.
But in your ear, as if I were
That's pretty cool. I like that emote. Someone gifted you a code for that? I totally forgot how to play the game. You know, I was like trying to roll and trying to craft stuff again. I'm like, fuck. Now we can speed run it, man. We know what to do, where to go. Yeah, he's blushing. He's like they made improvements over 2 or over 1, except for the climbing. I feel like the climbing is way worse. Hero. Darkness. Okay, whatever. I just feel like it's kind of janky, the climbing and that rope thing that she uses. I think 1 is on sale now. If you're gonna get it on the PlayStation. I think it's okay, we got the I think it's for PC now, but I think you can get it on sale if you got it on the PlayStation. You can just put it on easy and blaze through it. Okay, that's our last choice. Of course, if you have a compulsion to explore and do everything like I do, it might take you a while. I didn't play it all weekend. You just look at it. Could, yeah, you could just do probably Google the movie scenes of it or YouTube it. It's worth a play, though. I think so. So once we're done with this castle part, we're back in the opera house. Gotta do the octopus fight again. And he gets kidnapped. Stay away from that asshole that says, hey, you want to do this? No, we're not gonna do that. You lied to me. Watching Twitch lately. I do most of the Twitch watching on the weekends when I play something. I thought about busting out the Hard West, but I wanted to play that on stream at least for a week. Then I was like, I'll go back to not Elden Ring, but Event Horizon. I've thought about having YouTube up in the corner while you play WoW, just turn the camera off. What kind of dungeons did you go to? I just know the basic ones. I never got to do any of the cool stuff. I think the hardest dungeon I ever went to was Molten Core. That was only a few times. Scarlet Monastery now. Like if I were to ever play that, they would have to give me a maxed out character with every epic weapon. Couldn't start a new guy. It's hard enough to play like a regular game. I couldn't do an MMO anymore. What I do gotta do is I still got the you be collecting all the trash loot. Yeah. I did a lot of the faction stuff back then, and like, you know, killing this to be helpful for this, and I couldn't do that stuff no more. We go here. There are no items to worry about, so we don't care what the... We can speed this up. Juju. flying mount. I think I had a flying mount. I had decent stuff for what I had. Took forever. I had a fair amount of money for being, you know, basically a solo person. Wasn't easy. Kill easier. I didn't have to do that battle. Alright, we won't use the chainsaw, we'll use the drill so we can get through that fight a little faster too. Then we're back on the airship. Like it never happened. You don't got none to steal. Hit it with thunder. It wasn't even round 2. Nothing on the airship to find. There's nothing on the airship. Oh well, we gotta go rest up. We're basically caught up again. Don't talk to the one guy. Don't talk to the one guy. I just wanted a save point too. There's no save point. There's only a rest point. Oh, well, we can quick save it now. Right. Blah 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 blah. We don't want you, we just want you for your money in your airship. Don't talk to that fucker. Stay away from that guy. So we don't need to buy nothing. We're done. What's up here? Oh, the outside. Really? No save point. So if we lose, oh well, what is that? We can't really lose though, can we? Like we never lost that half hour. Thanks to the Empire. The Empire's been toppling towns and villages. They're abusing their magic tech power and trying to take over the world. Recently? Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. I mean, I'd say he's the freest guy in the world. He's the only one with an airship. He can do and go wherever he fucking wants to. I think you may be even cuter than Maria. So let's... I didn't mean to... Something about being... We flip this coin. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler. You marry that guy? Do I get to flip this, or do I... I guess it's always heads. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game. Gambling gets... So what is this guy? What is his class? Just gambler? Clunky old thing? Things fall, they fall. You better land a safe distance away. I'll stay on board, keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. What? I wanted you in my party! Swap members soon enough? Fuck, we left two guys back at the other continent, don't even know what's going on. They're just chilling. I thought we were gonna play like a hand of poker. Not flip a coin and cheat. What we got? We don't have anything on. Got Ramuh. Ramuh's done. You can learn this faster. You can learn. They don't need to have it on them. Once you learn it all, right? Passive stats, they're barely stats. +1 stamina. I don't even know what fucking stamina does in this game. Stamina is HP? Since when has stamina ever been HP? Okay, so we want him to have that. He's got that. He's done with everything else. He's done with everything else. He doesn't have one, though. Learn that. So you need... We'll get you some... you know what? You just go ahead and you finish her. Finish Corinne. You only need one more spell. Percent HP. Sure, whatever. Stamina can't be. Stamina can't be. If you're getting +1. She's given 10% to HP, and this other guy was given +1 to stamina. It can't be the same thing. Stamina is the running and endurance. Stamina's never been health. It's vitality, man. Vitality. 2 chests, 4 items. What do we got? Teleport stone? Removes the party from a dungeon or battle. Let's get a couple of those. Stamina resistance to death attacks and how much health is healed from regen, as well as how much damage the character takes from poison, sap, HP leak, and how the character is healed from X out, and very few pieces of equipment boost stamina. So you were wrong. See? So every time this guy, who does he got? Siren? So when he levels, he's gonna get 10%. Weapons and audible weapons were used during the war. Okay. Take that. Venom Claws goes down. Buy one of these. Okay. Okay, so she's a little bit stronger. He's a little bit stronger. She should be able to use Runic now. I think that's a sword only thing. The shops in Tizen to the north and Miranda to the west. Fuck, we'll just steal these right now. Never mind. Did this count as chests? Oh, they did. They were both fucking empty. Bullshit. The hat that raises maximum MP by 1/8. Okay, let's buy one. White dress. We already have a white dress. Magic evasion 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. We got money. We don't care. Stamina, agility, strength, magic defense. Is that worth it? I don't care about the stamina loss. The agility only goes down by 1 and strength only goes down by 3. I feel like that's totally worth it. Magic defense goes up by quite a bit and magic evasion. Medium rare? I tried it on medium rare, yeah. Medium well. If I ever get a steak, I'm going with medium rare. Medium well. Whatever I said. This evasion goes down a little. Magic goes down. I think that's a good one. And more HP. What's 5 points gonna do? Well, I mean, I felt like I was chewing bubble gum. Like it was forever taking, I guess. We'll probably get rid of all those hats. Evasion drops from by 10. Waste of meat? I still got eaten. I had internet and health problems, Scott. Now we're just gonna do that. Anyone who can wear this is gonna get that. We'll do that. And we'll buy 2 more. Just for shits and gigs. Yeah. Yeah. It was awful. What is this? Peace ring? What is this? Amulet? A protective charm worn around the neck prevents poison, darkness, and zombie. Wow. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Yeah, he has been gone for a while. And we'll stick to 4 of them. How do we sort this? That. Stuff we don't need anymore. Poison, darkness, and zombie. Poison and darkness. So we don't need any of this because this is that and more. So we can get rid of all of our fairy rings. Get rid of those. The spectacles we don't need. I'm cool, but I'm no worky. Whatever. Just doing other stuff. No spectacles. That's only worth 1. I think we can get rid of all these. Elixir. What is this? 2 items. Been traveling some for it. Carla said you were training a bunch of people. Right at the center of this continent. Did we just go in here? So we went back and around. We need to rest. Kinda. What do you cost me? Holy crap, dude, that's a lot of money. Are you gonna go back to streaming? I thought they did a new character for whatchamacallit game, the Dead by Daylight. We went to the weapon place, right? Got it. Got it. What do we do here? Okay. You'll be in Mississippi? Holy crap. I wonder what that last item is. It's gotta be in the port. We get it. I should know. Yeah, we could. Or we do something stupid and lose all of our stuff again. Imperial Observation Post. "12 chests, 1 item." CSX Sage. When are you supposed to hear back from that? That was a while ago, wasn't it? You can get into battles here? Who knows? Hey, we stole a tent. Dude, they're beefy. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage, but fuck, we don't do any damage to them. Yeah, magic. We'll just use chainsaw next time. So, what? So did I get into a battle randomly, or is it because I touched the guard? Shit! The pay raise kicked in today? That was pretty good. I guess we're not supposed to be in. Experienced warrior. Magic kinda works. Dead end. Don't touch me. Shit. I saw, did you get to 20? It was 24% is what I saw in an article. Like a 24% increase. Do you get that? Okay, we're done in there. You get a 24% increase in pay? Holy shit. I have to go through there? Not yet though, right? There's nothing for me to... Oh, I didn't mean to do magic again. Mithril Rod? Who gets a Mithril Rod? $60 attack, 2 magic? Hey, when I win the battle, they kick me out. What's up here? Little busted ass castle. $2024? Damn, dude. Vector. We can rest. On the house? Sure. That seems sketchy. They ever tell me I'm good to be hired? Ah, I knew it was sketchy. Shit! They're gonna rob me. 1,000. Do they do that every time? Every time I rest, is they gonna steal 1,000 bucks? What are these people doing? That was an expensive rest, for sure. What do you got? Fuck you too. Are you loyal to the Empire? Yes. Shit! I thought maybe she was with the Resistance or something. Just don't give up. Man, we just bought weapons. They better not have better weapons than we got. Okay, we got one of those. We don't have any venom galls. Poison upon striking an enemy. Ooh, 122. Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking at, his attack. How often does it land, though? If it lands more than his fire attack, I'll go with it. I mean, we got the money. I don't give a shit. We got 0 items, 0 treasure. Okay, so we don't have to wander around. We just need to get in, get out. The Great Final Fantasy? I got nothing I need. So there's no items here. Got a bar. You use this box to climb up onto those girders and sneak into the research facility. Am I supposed to do that? It's in the bar. No. Assisting the researchers to get to Espers. You guys, we're just gonna walk right through. Or not. Uh-oh. Wait, we're not doing any damage? Oh my god, he killed that guy! Do I got res? I don't have res yet. Am I supposed to win this? You got anything to steal? Nothing to steal? What did I buy? I bought something that lets me leave a battle. Teleport stone. No! That's not so bad. I couldn't win! Boom, 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 boom. What's going on? How do I change? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't like him. We can technically go to the other dots, though. Steam is jank. I feel like this is a Chocobo place. No items, we don't care about Chocobos. Ocean. Zero items, zero chests. So let's just see what this counter. I think I paid 17 for it. Helm. We don't want any mithril helms at all. No way. I think. What is this one? 6? 18. Let's see. It's never been cheaper than $14. So emulation then? Yeah. I guess. You can't spend $18 on a game. Right. Carved from wood. How come that is better than a boomerang? What, it's $6 on CD keys? This is Final Fantasy 3. We don't need to do anything else in here. There's no items. It's more the principle. Oops. It's only 14 something there. CD keys. CDkeys.com, I guess. It says it's $6.99, but it doesn't say if it's the Pixel Remaster. And it's out of stock. So I don't know if it's the Pixel Remaster or what. It just says Final Fantasy VI on PC. What if I did 3? They have Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster, but they don't have 6 Remaster. What a jank site. Alright, so we'll see what the other 2 dots are on the way left side. Then we'll go back to the... or whatever that place was with soldiers. Fucking stop missing. Joker and Don. Better not be like a Chocobo place. You guys suck too. You're all fucked up here. Two items. Now, Mithril Mail. So he would lose 2 agility. He would probably lose 2 agility. He would just get an increase. We do need some of those. By 3. It's a slight improvement on him. A slight improvement on these guys. Ugh. I don't know if that was worth 3,500 bucks. Magic defense drops by 1. Magic again drops. We already let it drop down by 5. We'll drop down another 5 for 4 defense. We aren't gonna do that. Well, that's actually weaker. Alright, we're good. And they got a dogfighting arena. Mithril Spear, Trident. Infused with the power of water. How good is a boomerang? 4,500 seems like an insane amount of money for a boomerang. $98. That's not bad. We're good. We'll buy this. We'll buy this spear. That doesn't do anything, but this. Used with the power of water. Sure. Oof. Any rest, though? Remedy. Alright, so we need one more random item around here somewhere. What is over here? We've been at every building. Guess we're at it. I thought about getting the bundle. I'd spend like $80 on the bundle. I'll buy them as I need to play them. Juju. Does that stay with me? Okay, it does not. Get out of here. I just looked over at the time. We'll go to where we need to go and then we'll save it. I'm gonna turn off this alarm. We'll position ourselves for where we need to go for tomorrow. Learn poison. And saving the overall. I'll probably use a tent. Let's do Insta kill. We really need mana? A save swap for him. I got a few of them. Ain't no biggie. Whoa, what is that? Man, apparently nothing we gotta worry about. 76%? Come on, learn that. This guy sucks too. He won't learn nothing either. Alright, so let's go to... We're ready to go. We'll go through it, fly through it tomorrow. So we will see you guys then. We are out of here. Time to get ready for a new week of hell. I mean work. But we're out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow. We're out of here.